What's up guys, Corvus here and welcome to episode 306 of my Pokemon Showdown Random Battle series. On the previous episode we did 4 battles, won all 4, and that took us to 601 wins, 303 defeats, a 298 game differential. Hopefully we can hit 300 on today's episode, but without further ado let's get underway with battle number 1. Okay guys, battle number 1, we lead with the Xatu versus the Heracross. Now what's more important, Reflect or Psychic? Let's go Reflect. Okay, Suicune and switch and that's okay though. We can go for the U-turn, we do at speed. What's the best thing to go out into though? That's a question. Possibly Grumpig, let's do that. We can bluff the Energy Ball slash Thunderbolt. Get the light screen up. Hydro Pump's not going to do too much. So this is probably a Crocoon, but we'll test it out. Go for the Toxic. And now we can just go for some Psychics. Start the battle timer as well. Doesn't do much. The Hydro Pump is going to do quite a lot. Wish I had Protect on this set. Do both of them have Light Clay? I think that may be the first time I've ever seen 2 Pokemon hold Light Clay on the same team. Okay, do we switch out here? We should be able to kill now. Just go for the Dark Pulse. Doesn't quite kill. That's unfortunate. He flinches though, and that means he's going down to toxic damage. Very nice. Heracross comes in. We can do very little to Heracross. I'm going to sack off Grumpig. There's the Mega Heracross, there's the Sword Stance. I should now outspeed, I can go for a Psychic. It's a 2-shot, which means that Xatu is safe to switch in. And we can go for another Psychic here. Take out the Mega Heracross. And that's 2 of my opponent's Pokemon down. We've only lost Grumpig. We have taken some damage on the Hydreigon, 28%, not too bad. The Machamp's gonna come in. Okay, let's go for a Psychic. The 2-shot. There's a knockoff. We live. Gets rid of the Light Clay, but that's fine because we can kill. And my opponent's disconnected. So we've got a Rage Quit in battle number 1, guys. Let's get on to battle number 2. Okay, guys, on to battle number 2, and we don't have a great start here. We're leading Raichu versus Zygarde. Now he's almost certainly not going for Earthquake. Let's go have a look. He's probably going Dragon Dance. That would be my prediction. He may fear the HP Ice and switch out. But I could see lots of players on random battles would go Dragon Dance. First turn. First turn setup is so prevalent and it hardly ever works. Brilliant play by my opponent there. To see the fact that I was going to switch and counter it is actually a really good play that lots of people wouldn't do. Okay, so he's just revealing his entire team. That's what he's decided to do. Let's go for a Volt Switch. If he switches out to Zygarde, it's not the end of the world. He is going Zygarde. Okay, that's fine. We are choice specs, unfortunately. So I'm going to go... He's going to predict the Druddigon. He's going to predict the Avalugg and go for a Dragon type move, probably. Or Earthquake. I don't want to sacrifice anyone apart from Druddigon. Goes EQ. That's not too bad. We don't outspeed, unfortunately. I'm going to Outrage. Cricketune's going to come in. Interesting. We're going to one-shot it with an Outrage. We are Life Orb Mold Breaker. Can I get Sheer Force? And I'm surprised I don't have it. Unfortunately, the Ordino's probably switching in here, and I can't do anything about it. Yeah, Dazzling Gleam gonna take me out anyway. It didn't really matter. Let's try this out. This could go horribly wrong. I'm swords dancing. I should outspeed the Zygarde after a Mega Evolution. I'm hoping he thinks I have like Poison Jab or something of the sort. He doesn't. He knows I don't. Going Dazzling Gleam does about a third. We're going to go for a return here then. That's dead Zygarde. That's a dead Zygarde. It's definitely a dead Zygarde. I mean, he could go Extreme Speed. He's going to go Cradilly, which is an interesting play. Well, we're safe to go for a return. No reason not to. We did reveal the quick attack, unfortunately. It's definitely going for an Extreme Speed here. What are you doing? We have no reason not to go for a quick attack, because it takes out both Bayonet and Zygarde. He was thinking they were still normal type moves, I think, which is a bit unfortunate. Sorry for the banging in the background there. Okay, what is he gonna do? Two of his Pokemon go down to a quick attack. Mega Audino can't do much. Bayonet's gonna go down. It wasn't a Mega Bayonet, which I had completely forgotten. We'll go for a return here. Giratina's going to live and probably get off a Willow, unfortunately. No, it's gonna go for a Shadow Ball, which I personally think was a mistake. But let's go for another return. Take out the Giratina. Now, if the Mega Audino survives, then it can take me out, which it can actually do. So this is threatening due to the fact that he can do a lot of damage to my team. I mean, I think Avalugg should be able to take out the Zygarde. Let's just go for an EQ. We'll kill both of his remaining Pokemon. We outspeed. Nothing to worry about there. We outspeed both of his Pokemon, so best he can do is Extreme Speed, unless the Zygarde is Choice Scarfed. And if it's Choice Scarfed and goes for EQ, it's not killing Avalugg. It'll kill Terrakion probably and kill Raichu. It might not kill Terrakion because Terrakion's a legendary as well. It'll definitely kill Raichu. Terrakion's probably going to be on like 3 health. And Avalugg, it'll definitely die as well. Or definitely survive, sorry, as well. And I can't remember what my 4th remaining Pokemon is. Mega Pins are putting in work here though for me. Is my opponent really going to stall? Just time stall. What's the point? We both know you can't win this battle. There's no way for you to do it. Come on, opponent. Make you move. Okay guys, it looks like this is going to be a time stall, so I am going to pause the video here and I will bring it back once my opponent actually makes a move. Okay guys, they decided to switch out into Zygarde, which is going to go down. Not sure the reasoning behind letting Zygarde go down first. Let's go for a CC. There we go, take out the Mega Audino. And that's going to be the end of battle number 2, guys. So we pick up a second win of the episode. Let's go on to the third and final battle of today's episode, guys. Okay, guys, third and final battle of the episode. We lead with the Crobat, which is actually really good. Let's go for a Super Fan. It's going to protect. I know what I'm going for this turn, then. Definitely taunting you. Kyurem, that's okay, it's not amazing. The thing to go out into is probably Porygon 2. I'm going to go for a Super Fan because we outspeed. And getting that damage off is huge. We don't even die. And now I don't fear going for a Brave Bird. We live on 1, which is perfect. And now, as long as we have something that outspeeds, which we have 2 of, let's go for the Raikou. Outspeed, we can go for choice spec, so we're going to go for an Aura Sphere. And we're going to probably be forced to switch out, because the Wigglytuff is almost certainly coming in. Oh, it's a Primeape. Interesting. I need to get Alakazam in. Who's the least valuable member of my team? Let's go Torterra. Goes for EQ, we resist that. We take it very well. He may have Ice Punch, but I'm going to go Stealth Rock. Just because I love having Stealth Rock up. Gunk Shot, interesting. Gets the poison, that's unfortunate. I don't know if that's bad poison or if it's just regular. I think that's regular poison. Let's go for the Wood Hammer. We should have went Synthesis actually. Wood Hammer takes him out though, and I'm happy with that trade. Perfectly happy with that trade. Let's go Mega Zam. Because I think Mega Zam does the best against my opponent's team in general. Wigglytuff, fair play. Let's go for a Mega Evolve Carmine. We are going to trace competitive. And what's he going for? Hyper Voice. We take that quite well. We are going to go for a Psyshock here. If he goes Protect, I can Encore him into Protect. Dazzling Gleam going to do slightly less, slightly more than Hyper Voice actually. So now we should be able to take him out with the Psyshock. Unless he switches, he protects. Interesting. So we could Encore him into Protect, but I don't think there's much reason to. Psyshock will kill. So we have a Mega Zam, +1/+1, 465 special attack, outspeeds most of the meta game. So unless he has some priority, which he probably does have, Carnivine gets Sucker Punch, I believe. Doesn't go for it though, it goes for knockoff, takes me out. Fair play. Fair play. We will go, what's your speed? So Porygon 2 does actually outspeed. So we're going Porygon 2. We outspeed, we get the special attack boost, let's go for a Tri-Attack. That would have been very risky if I didn't outspeed, because he could have went for knockoff and got rid of my Eviolite, which would have been the end of the world for Porygon 2. The only reason Porygon 2 is really competitively viable. Based on my team, I think I need to paralyze him. We live the Focus Blast, we get the paralysis off. If we have Recover, we can just Recover Stall until he gets paralyzed, or misses. This is just so I don't go down. That's a simple reason why I'm doing this. There. Don't have to anymore. Now we'll just go for a Tri-Attack. So Tri-Attack is going to be a 2-shot. Fire Blast won't kill. Doesn't even do half. And Tri-Attack should take out my opponent here. It does. Porygon 2 picking up its second kill of the game. And it's Manectric is my opponent's last Pokemon. Let's go for another Tri-Attack. So he knows I must have either Ice Beam or Thunderbolt. I unfortunately have Thunderbolt, which is the worst of the two in this situation. Knows my attack, gets a T-Bolt off, it's not even a 2-shot. And we can 2-shot him. So unless he gets a high roll here, Porygon 2 will pick up its 3rd KO of the game. Doesn't get a high roll, and we should take him out, and down goes Mega Manectric, and that's 3 wins today, guys. Those 3 wins are going to take us 604 in total, 303 losses, which means we have passed the 300 mark in terms of differential 301 wins. And that's going to be the end of today's episode, guys. If you've enjoyed, make sure to smash the like button, hit subscribe as well. And from me, Corvus, thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.